Hello everyone and welcome back to another rendition of Watching Allie's Slow Decline into Madness. I'm your host and let's go ahead and get started because we have a lot to get into today. Now I do have something that I need to get off my chest. It's a little bit emotional for me, so just stay with me here, okay? For the last several years, I've been moonlighting as someone who is mentally stable, and I'm not going to be associating with that lie any longer. A lot's been going on since I've seen you guys last, so just to catch you up real quick, I'll give you the highlights. I dyed my hair purple, didn't work. I have had several near-death experiences, and I saw Superman in theaters. Now, as I'm sure you can imagine, all of those things are equally as transformative. So, the new Superman movie is incredible. I don't know if you guys know this, but I'm a little bit of a superhero fan, a super groupie, if you will. So I was pretty excited to see the movie, but I will say that my expectations going into it were not very high, only because the last Superman movie that I saw in theaters was this one. If you know anything about me, you know that I hyperfixate better than your mom. So my life has pretty much been completely enveloped in this film at this point. I'm feeling like I have some creative energy that I kind of need to get out. So I'm gonna make a Superman edit. Editing like stuff like this is entirely different from like an edit that you see on TikTok. There's a lot of little things that you have to know, and I would like to say that I don't know any of those things, but I've been watching some tutorial videos and I think that I'm ready to go. And it might turn out like the worst thing that's ever been created, but you know what? Art is subjective, okay? I'm about to really show my true colors here. You already know that as soon as this man gets on my screen, I'm geeked. Now, the first thing you want to do this is me giving a tutorial as someone who has literally never edited anything before. Anyway, the first thing you want to do is get your scenes, which I took the liberty of doing that off camera. Honestly, there aren't too many scene packs out there right now. Also, like I said, I could legit stare at this man's face for hours. And you know what? I don't see anything wrong with that. Okay, so the next thing that we want to do is get our audio. And basically, what you really want to look for and you know what you really want to look for in choosing an appropriate edit audio is the vibe that you want to go for. And I'm not going to play the audio, but it is indeed one of my favorite songs. I Love It by Iggy Azalea, because you already know. Oh, wait. Is this Charlie XCX? I apologize. And I would have known that if I had simply looked at the title.
That's going to be...
Ooh. Whoa! Just for future reference, that is how I'm going to be entering rooms from now on. Be advised. So this is all that we're gonna have to work with here. A box. So we'll see how that goes, because if you cut out too much, then there goes your resolution. Am I right, ladies?
Where's the dog?
And I'm gonna say something about this scene particularly. I feel for him in this because I know like his whole reality basically is crashing down around him, but I also feel like him lashing out like this didn't really help his case. I have always had the belief that the people of Metropolis, they are just so easily manipulated. It's kind of embarrassing. It's like, can you do anything? I'll tell you something. If I see a big monster out my window, you better believe I'm evacuating. And also, I'm never moving back there again. I don't care if Superman won the battle once. We all know the battle is never over. Ever. I'm getting too worked up. And then they want to stand there in the street and like gawk at this thing, and they're like, oh my gosh, what is that? Are you serious right now? And then they're just gonna turn on the only person, I did say person, who has ever been able to save them. Can we be serious? Why are you gonna sit there and be like, oh my gosh, I can't believe his parents like sent him here to kill us? By the way, if he was gonna do that, it would have happened already, because you guys are dumb and you wouldn't have seen it coming. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Cringe. Okay, I gotta go over here. Also, I love how Lillian Luther is just like in the background here. Like,
I got it, Mom. Don't worry.
And you know what? The amazing thing, the incredible thing about cinema is I can just center this thing and everything I need should, well, hypothetically be in frame. Now I get to do the audio, which is so fun. I love that. Boom. Boom. Gets 5 big booms. He is killing me. He is killing me.
Lex, I tried to stop him.
Lex, I'm trying to stop him. Lex. Get him! Can we grow up? I saw a review on Letterboxd that was like, all the money in the world and Lex Luthor is still bald. Nothing wrong with that. If you want to be bald, hey, period. I'm just saying that I don't think any of the Lex Luthors that I've ever seen have the head shape for it. Now I'm gonna have to cut out his little breath here. And see, this is the annoying part. The little things that just irk me. Believe it or not, we haven't even gotten to the difficult part yet. It's just taking me forever and a day to do this. Okay, so now that I have all my clips all cut up, now we get to add transitions! Yay! So obviously for the first one, we're just gonna do a simple little fade in because, you know, I am a basic girly at heart. I do like a bubble blur, I will not lie. See, this is the problem. There's too many dang screens and I'm just getting confused. Okay, yeah, we're gonna do a blur. There were a lot of really cool cameos in there, even ones that I didn't notice. Because I'm a genius and I know everything. And even I didn't notice it. So that's how you know that it was pretty crazy. Of course, the most notable one is not John Cena. I know you were thinking that. Actually, it was the iconic Jenny Matrix. For those of you who live under a rock and don't know who Jenny Matrix is, I'll just explain the lore for you really quick. There was a hit TV show back in the day with what's his name? Nathan Kress. Is that the guy from iCarly? Is that his name? Whatever his name is. I'm gonna look it up. I'm so smart sometimes. It was with Nathan Kress and it was called Video Game High School. Don't even ask me what it was about because honestly I couldn't tell you. All I know is that I really loved it for some reason. Again, I was not the audience for that, but I really enjoyed it anyway. But there was a girl in that show. She was like really good at video games, way better than all the boys. Iconic diva queen. And she made a cameo in Superman. So yeah, so my vision here is, so he stands up, right? Boom, transition. Wait, you missed it. Let me back up. Yeah, I'm thinking I want to do a ripple, but I cannot find one. We're really having a hard time here. Is this it? Whoa! I need to calm down. It is simply not that serious. I don't like that. Just for right now, for the transitions in between, I'm just gonna do probably a basic one. How does that look? Oh, can't even tell. Perf. Vertical blur. That'll do something. That'll at least show me what's happening here. Nope, didn't. I was wrong. Honestly and genuinely from the bottom of my heart, to any editors out there, you guys are the real heroes. Because this, I'm losing it. What's this? Blanche. As in Devereaux or... Now I'll tell you something though. We don't need one here. So we can get rid of her and we can get rid of her. I'm crying. That's so bad. What in the world happened? Where did we go wrong? As a society, you know, I'm probably gonna I'll keep working on it. I'll workshop it. I'll perfect it. I'll bring it back to you guys. I'll post it on TikTok probably. Follow me on TikTok. I do have one. I'll just finish up with a few thoughts. I know I've already given you plenty to think about. I do want to say that I'm very happy with this movie. I was really worried. I'm a DC girly, okay? I love DC. I don't know why. Marvel is just too mainstream for me, I think. That brings me to the other thing that I was going to show you guys. I had an account back in the day that I rated movies on. I am going to blur the username because I don't want you guys looking this up. Like this post, straight out of Krypton. Really iconic. This is crazy because I could do an entire deep dive. I could do an entire deep dive on this, but I won't. Because I have a lot more self-respect than that, believe it or not. Me lying about going to NYU. Why did I lie about that? For no reason. Nobody forced me to do that either. I just, of my own free will. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this little breakdown that I'm having. Go see Superman in theaters. Or I guess just wait for it to come on streaming because it inevitably will. I'm guessing Peacock. Yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and leap off a bridge or something. And fingers crossed, Kal-El will come through for me. Bye.